in the future they had made drones that can do operations on people's body, right? You know, it grew from just being like a regular like Da Vinci robot that do operations now to just a robot that can float around and do operations with scalpels and then a robot hand and stuff, right? So the Da Vinci robot actually evolved into a robot that could actually take flight because it seemed to be more easier to do operations like that, right? But they had an artificial intelligence, right, also installed in it. And sometimes, you know, the artificial intelligence can be hijacked, or we don't know if they, you know, develop the mind of their own and are just evil. But some of us think that some bad people made a drone that hijack people's bodies and take their organs and fly off to a refrigerator drone waiting up higher in the sky. Then the refrigerator drone fly off with their organs. These drones use surgeon scalpels to cut people's eyes and hearts and livers out, etc. Then they would use the other robot hand to store the organs in a compartment located at the bottom of the drone belly. These drones almost look like the robots from Batteries Not Included, except one robot hand and a scalpel in the other. And nobody says anything about what's going on, you know. But what's making me take a stand today is I was having coffee and grapes at an outdoor Starbucks about 9 o'clock at night by myself. And I had got my coffee and sat down and I started eating my grapes and sipping my coffee. So I sat my coffee down and looked to the left of me because I heard a drone engine. You never forget the sound of that. When I turned to the right, all I saw was big red eyes and a mouth full of slimy gums. I said, ugh, I almost screamed. The slimy gums opened up and said, brand new ones, y'all, brand new ones. I thought it was a monster. And it was just an old lady. It looked like she had a rough life. It's kind of weird because as she startled me, I heard something go bloop, bloop, or bloop, bloop, like water droplets, right? I turned back to my eating position and drinking position at the table and started eating my grapes and drinking my coffee. So as I was drinking my coffee, I noticed one of the grapes had got my coffee. So I wondered, how did that get there? I don't remember putting grapes in my coffee. I said to myself, but I went on chewing. I went on chewing and chewing, and something about the grape didn't taste right. It tasted kind of salty. So I started throwing up, thinking about that old lady gums, and could it have been something that flew from out her mouth into my cup when she yelled brand new ones. Then I said to myself that it could not have been a grape. It couldn't have been a grape because it just tasted so nasty. So I took a spoon and started stirring it around, and I tried to scoop it out, but I couldn't get it. So I tried to scoop this other lumpy thing out, and I could not see it real good. From where I was sitting at, was not really like lit so brightly. So I walked over to another street lamp post, right? You know where there's more light at to get a closer look. And was an eye floating around in my coffee. Sorry, bastard ass drones are snatching so many eyes nowadays. It's becoming commonplace to see an eye sitting somewhere that was dropped by a drone. Because sometimes buzzards and hawks be snatching eyes and organs from the drones. I've seen an organ get snatched from a drone one day, and a buzzard and a hawk was fighting over it. And so that's that.